was going to sing to you this fine morning, but my voice is not up to par. My doctor informed me I have what he is calling the town illness, and that's allergies. But he said they're really bad this year. I guess everyone's coming in, so he loaded me up with like steroids and antibiotics, and he's like, we need to just knock this out now before it turns into an infection. I'm like, oh, okay, sounds good to me. Ain't nobody got time for infections. So, a bunch of you commented on my last vlog that I drive a lot. I do drive a lot, and I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm not sure if that footage will show up in next week's vlog, because I edited a lot of stuff out. Stuff that I'm like, okay, that was boring. But yeah, I do drive a lot. I work about 20 minutes from where I live, or excuse me, 20 miles from where I live, so it takes me a good 45 minutes. Only about half an hour and no traffic, so that's why I'm an early bird. Get up, beat the traffic. And another reason that I have been primarily vlogging in the car. I'm not going to just vlog in the car, by the way, so don't fear. But another reason is because I have a lot of free time because of all the driving. So yeah, at home is kind of crazy, with the kids' homework and my homework, and just doing daily life stuff, cooking dinner and cleaning up and passing out. Do you know what drives me crazy? Just like absolutely crazy? Stick figure families. I hate them. I don't know why I hate them, but they just irk me. It's like you're bragging about your family. Well, I mean, look, y'all have seen my wife. I got a hottie, and my kid is a friggin' adorable. But I'm not gonna put stick figures on the back of my car showing the rest of the world what I got. They'll see them as soon as they get out of the car. I do not understand. My favorite ones are the ones where like dinosaurs are eating the stick figures and it's like hanging out their mouth. Oh my god, I love those. Those crack me up. They have driven me nuts since like the early 2000s when they came out. Oh, I wanted to go peel them off of people's cars. And the dumb ones are the ones that put everyone's name underneath them. When I was a kid, you couldn't even put your name on your backpack because they were afraid someone was going to come snatch you. I guess if you want your kid snatched, then yeah, put your kid's name on your car. With your name as well. So someone can see your car, see you dropping your kid off, and then wait and say, oh, your mom, Katie, just called and said she needed me to pick you up, little Devin. What? No. Bad idea. Bad. And then they're going to be on the news. I don't know how this happened. And then there I'm going to be, staring at your little stick figure family on the back of your car thinking, you advertised. You don't want to advertise to get your kid snatched. I mean, unless you do. That's illegal. And kids are too expensive to just be given up like that. I don't get it. Everyone always asks me if Jen and I are going to have another kid, and I always give them the same answer. I'm like, no, 2 is enough. And they say, 2? You only have 1. And I say, yeah, no, I've got 2. I've got Cole, he'll be 8 in December, and then I've got little vasectomy. Little vasectomy is going to be, almost a year and a half now. I am so proud of little vasectomy. I am telling you, doing so well. Bring a tear to your eye. Oh, and on top of stick figure families, by the way, those stupid baby on board stickers. Huh? How is your car more important because you suddenly have a child in it? let's be honest, that child is not yet a productive member of society. So if we should be driving more carefully around someone, it should be around someone who is actually being productive. Sure, your kid might be the next president. My kid might have been the next president, but I didn't go around telling everyone behind me to drive more carefully around my car. I just assume people do that because there are lives inside the car. I didn't know it mattered what kind of lives there were. I don't know why. They drive me nuts. They drive me nuts. Cole saying hi. So, it's been a kind of light week as far as vlogging. I was also informed by my best friend that she would never watch another one of my vlogs because when I'm driving, I look at the camera too much. So I'm doing my best to pay attention to the road. And she said it made her nervous. So, sorry, bumpy road. So I'm trying to not look at the camera. I'm at a stop sign. So I was trying to think of things to talk about because I don't want to bore you guys to itty bitty pieces. And I was talking to my best friend last night because I couldn't sleep, and started talking about dislikes on my channel. And this is something I've talked to other YouTubers about. And I think when you first get started YouTubing and you're sharing your art and it's like, oh my god, I'm so proud of this, or even if you're not crazy proud of the page, the fact that you took the time to share the art, you took the time to edit the video, you know, you're doing all of this for free, and then you get a dislike, and you know, you could have 20, 50, 70, 100 likes, but one dislike just crushes you. It's like, why? I want to know, individual who pushed thumbs down, why did you not like this video? To me, I think the whole YouTube thumbs up, thumbs down thing is very stupid, and the fact that it's anonymous is even stupider, because you know what, if they want channels to do better, they should have to leave a comment as to why. If you're going to leave a bad review on Amazon, they require you to put at least a few words, and yes, people find a way to get around that. You see me better that way? So yeah, I think people should have to put a comment as to why, even if that's anonymous. So then, you know, we can see if we even care enough about the thumbs down to change it. Most of the time, I have a feeling we don't. It's just people being people and not being happy with one particular thing, or they don't like something about you, or... And you know what? It's funny because the reason this got brought up last night was because I was reading some of the comments from my vlog, which will probably end up being read into this vlog, but I was reading those and I saw, you know, a dislike on that. I think there were a couple dislikes on another art journal page I just uploaded, and I told my friend, we were texting, and I said, yes, I got a couple of dislikes, and she's like, why are you excited about that? I'm like, I don't know, it just kind of tickles me to know that there's someone out there who doesn't love what I do, who isn't pleased with me. She's like, that's just because you like upsetting the status quo. And I do enjoy upsetting the status quo. I like keeping people guessing. Normalcy is boring. It's really boring. So it's taken 3 or 4 years for me to get to that point. But you know, you just have to let it just wash over you. Water off a duck's back. Water off a duck's back. Water off a duck's back. You know, I've even seen, I'm not going to name any names, but I've even seen some nasty comments on very popular and extremely talented people's YouTube channels and Facebook pages, and it's like, you know what, if someone as talented as them can get a nasty comment, or you know, then we're all susceptible to it. So you just have to realize that's part of the whole anonymity of the internet. You know, people say things that they wouldn't necessarily say to your face, which is funny because people sharing on YouTube are telling you things that we wouldn't necessarily tell a stranger. So, you know, we're giving more of ourselves to the world to see and experience than I've ever let anyone in my city, other than my close circle of friends, see. However, you know, there are people out there who can take that for granted and, you know, just write a nasty comment in 30 seconds and not even think twice about how it's going to affect you. So that's my little spiel on that. I think I'm going to start doing some live classes. They'll probably be pay-per-view classes, and what I'll do is probably just charge a small fee. Like, I haven't decided how much. It's not going to be a lot. And do a live session, and then that link will be on YouTube available to you if you've paid for it, for as long as you need it. And then that way you guys will get some one-on-one time with me, as opposed to just responses in YouTube comments and me making responses on videos like I'm doing now. Keep in mind that I will not stop doing what I'm doing on YouTube in place of this. I share what I share on YouTube to get people inspired on art journaling and just starting an art and making a mess. So my weekly videos will always be there. As long as I'm on YouTube or making art, I am going to be sharing my free videos every Sunday, or most Sundays. And vlogs will still be there. We're talking about on top of all of this. So that way you guys can get some FaceTime. It would be real time, which I'm not happy about, because then you'd have to sit through the drawing footage. But the nice thing is, if you can't join me while we're doing it live, but you still want to do it, we can still get you the link. So that way you can see the whole process. It'll be available to you forever and always. So I am 100% convinced that my car knows exactly when I'm broke, because that's exactly the time it decides I need to get service done. Bye. So popular. So very popular. So, yeah, it's yelling at me. Get service. Get bent. I'm a really bad person. I just saw a lady walking at Sam's Club. She looked like Bunny Swan. If you don't know who Bunny Swan is, go YouTube Bunny Swan. You're on YouTube right now. That's where this little moving picture mouth man individual is. Oh my God. She looked like a man. Oh my God, she looked like Bunny Swan. She had the same bowl haircut. She had on like a frock that looked like a smock. Oh my God. I almost ran my car into her just because I could not stop staring. Oh God, you got close. Did you see all that gray? So yeah, I just had to tell you that. Sorry. Okay, gonna go to Sam's Club now. I just hit my hair. It's probably all messed up. That's what happens when you're tall. You hit your hair on stuff. Well, my hair's tall. Jen wants to talk to you guys.
Says who?
Okay, we're starting that all over again because my bank account just signed me out of my video. That was rude. I don't think they should be able to mess with my camera. Just saying. So Jen wants to talk to you guys.
I didn't say that.
Well, again, you're going to say that. So we got lots of comments on the vlog, and Jen's going to read some of them. And if you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, we will read your comments. We're not like reading them like alphabet reading them. Like we're gonna read you for writing the comments. So, Jen, would you care to start?
I don't know which ones I'm supposed to talk about.
Okay, find one. I'll edit around it. We did this the other night, by the way, in our house, and we need a new backdrop because it looked like it was in some sort of internment camp, and I can say that because I am German and she is Jewish.
So give you the right,
Mrs. Shapiro. Excuse me. So it looked like an internment camp. It was terrible. I was like, this is bad. So we decided we would do it right now in the car because we're good. We're good. There's gonna be more than just car video, I swear. But it's just we have a lot of time in the car. So go, please continue.
Well, since we're talking about the car, we were going to talk about how slow you drive.
Oh yes, please give me that comment from my dear buddy Pam.
One moment, please.
Pam Robinson. She's shady.
Oh, I know her name.
Yeah, me too.
These things don't stay in order, and that makes it complicated.
It's really hard reading the comments sometimes.
Okay, so Pam was saying, one small observation. You might be a drag racing fan, but Erin, you drive like a grandma. Every single car was passing you by, and you weren't even on the freeway. Yes, this is very true. We have many arguments about driving.
I'm going 60 in a 35.
Just to prove a point.
Just to prove a point.
Because he does drive like a grandma, and I call him Moses because he can part the freeway, just like Moses parted the Red Sea. So, yeah, you will oftentimes see cars going around Erin because he putts.
I drive for safety.
He has really bad road rage too, FYI. And he gets that from his mom.
That's another reason that I try not to drive crazy, because then it just makes me angry, and then I want to like get out of my car and pull my earrings out and like put Vaseline on, and I want to go crazy. I want to fight.
Yes, honey.
I do. I know.
I'm sure you'd scare them.
I'm hardcore.
Yeah. I'm sure you are.
I could shank a heifer. The cow, not a person.
Yeah. Yeah, a fight, you and Bessie might be a better fight.
I don't know. I still think the cow would win.
At least you said it.
Anyway, next. Pam.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bank account is interrupting me as well.
See? Bank account. By the way, just so you know, we're on our way to a very fancy local Las Vegas Italian restaurant. If you ever come to Vegas, you'll have to try this restaurant out. They have really, really spectacular food. What is the name of it?
I'm not helping you in this.
Oh, Olive Garden. So good. So good. Amazing. It is the Garden of Olives.
Oh, okay. Dream Tears. I'm surprised that we're the same age. I turned 32 in June. Okay, well, my question is, why are you surprised that you're the same age? Is it because he looks really old and you're surprised he's 32? Because he does have that little gray spot growing. Or is it because he acts like he's about 15 most times and you're surprised that he's 32?
See, but I don't think they know that I act 15 most of the times, because I mature it up for YouTube.
You really do put on a show, don't you?
I do. I'm an entertainer. Yes, I am. Because they don't know my my real personality, the mess that it is. So it has to be that she thinks I'm old.
Well, I'm not sure it's good either way, honestly, but I'm curious to know if you want to tell me. Oh, and then you wanted to ask.
Oh, yeah, you don't even have to bring this up.
Oh, okay, I guess this one's a sore subject.
Really? I direct this to the lot of you. To the lot of you. Wait, hold on. She doesn't even get to be included in this. Even though I'm talking specifically about her. Everyone was so surprised that Jen was pretty. I'm like, am I some sort of like mountain troll that you guys would think that like I was married to the hunchback's ugly, messed up sister or something? I don't know. Everyone's like, oh my god, she's so pretty. I'm like, well, yeah, hello, I'm adorable. Of course she's pretty. I'm not gonna end up with some funky mess of a woman. Hello. So I don't get it. I don't know why you were so surprised that she was pretty. Of course she's pretty. She's mine.